Hello, this is going to attempt to be a Cube4You brand Teraminx core replacement video, hopefully. I didn't take any video of my core when it actually broke, but when I bought this, I was trying to tension the springs. I made about half a turn on this side here, and the plastic broke off the core on that one arm. I'll put in a picture of what it looked like when it exploded. I did not get any video though. I'll show you a closer view once I get it out, hopefully if I get it out in one piece. The results of this is a really loose puzzle right here that I cannot tighten down anymore. I super glued the core back together, but don't have the ability to twist it anymore out of fear of it breaking again. You can see the squishiness here, and the results does not turn very good at all. I'm hoping that a new core will alleviate a lot of my problems here. I really don't want to put all 500 and something pieces of this back together, so what I'm going to attempt to do is put enough tape around the puzzle to hold it together, leaving the sides open so I can pull the screws out, pull the broken core out, put the new one back in, and screw it all back together, then take off the tape. So that is the initial goal here. I don't know if it's going to work. Hopefully it will, but you'll find out a lot sooner than I will. I'm going to attempt to do this with is just normal electrical tape. I think it'll come off pretty cleanly without any mess. Luckily I haven't put any stickers on. Start the first side here. I'm also planning on leaving, not tying these two pieces together, so I can take it in half and have a top half and a bottom half. We'll see how well that works. All the caps are off. I am going to mark the top one, which contains the broken arm, a little differently, just so I make sure that I don't pull that screw out until I'm good and ready. So I think it will fall apart at that point. Okay, gonna finish taping up all these sides, hopefully. Okay, I've got the 5 layers on the top all taped up, so now working on the bottom layers. I need to make sure that I don't tape these pieces to these pieces, because that is the line I'm drawing in the sand, that these pieces I want to stay connected in one piece on the bottom. The other pieces I want to stay connected in one piece on the top when I pull this thing in two. Okay, this is what I have so far, and I'm about to start taking screws out, and hopefully not all fall apart on the very first screw. Here we go. Pretty interesting. The inside of a held together assembled Teraminx. Success. It's not falling into pieces. And that is the source of my problem. That piece broke on about the second twist when I first bought this, and it just snapped right off and fell into pieces. So I'm hoping I can get this piece off without too much effort. And success. Got my screw. 12 screws, 12 springs, 1 broken core. There's my screw. And 2 fully assembled halves of a Cube4You Teraminx. I'll finish up once I get my core, and hopefully this will be a success video. It's kind of scary. As I was doing it a couple times, these pieces started to peel back, but it's together pretty well. I'm really tempting fate even by doing this, but it's so cool looking. Looks like something that ate Boba Fett. Alright, it's a few days later. My new core did come in. I also got some new springs to go with it, just in case the one was super glued in it. And got a backup core in case this one breaks, so I don't have to pay $13 shipping for another $2 part. In the past few days, this is what has happened to my tape. It's mostly still together with maybe a piece or two kind of loose and out of place, so hopefully it won't be too bad just to fold it all back together. I've been playing with it a little bit and it's been pretty easy to get back together. This piece held together pretty well, so I would recommend just taping the edges a little better, like I did on this one that I did not do on this piece. But I'm going to try to get this core back into this place, all these pieces screwed in, and then I'll get this piece folded together and put it back on top, and we'll see how it goes. So far surgery is going pretty well. Got one more piece here on this side to put together. So I'm going to do that. Drop it in. I'll line the screw. This piece looks pretty good. Now to attempt to fold this mess back together. Okay, this piece folded back together pretty well. A couple of the edges pieces like this fell out while I was doing it, but uh-oh. This is what you would be doing 520 times without the tape. Feel pretty lucky only having the need to do this for a few pieces. Okay, I got the bottom half all back together. A little trickier than I thought it was going to be because I didn't put enough tape on it. Started to fall apart, but hopefully this will be in a good condition. Enough to stack this together like so and start putting screws into it. Okay, all 12 screws are back in, no more core breakage, so time to start peeling tape and see if this crazy idea works. All the tape off, all the screws tightened, all the caps back on, and definitely turning better than it ever was before with a loose or broken core.